Hello everyone, this is Chili at the Chili 9mm Firearms channel. Second video here. The first one I think went okay for an amateur video. You know, shooting this on the floor off my cell phone propped up on a little table here. So I'm back, second video. I think in this video I'll showcase my long guns, shotguns, and rifles, and maybe talk a little bit about what I plan on the upcoming videos. You know, this last video and this video are more so about maybe introducing myself, introducing the channel. Maybe the next videos to come, I'll probably take a more in-depth look of each firearm one by one, do a little review of them, my experience with them, and take it from there. You know, the accessories I've added onto them and why, what I recommend, what I don't recommend, and so on and so forth. So let's jump right into it. The first one here is a Mossberg 702 plinkster, chambered in a 22 long rifle. Like I said, this is the best shot. This is the best place I can kind of get the whole rifle here showcased so everybody can see. I don't remember all the names of all the products that I've put on these firearms. I just kind of get them online, you know, the ones with the good ratings, but you know, maybe I'll do a little more, I'll do a little better next time to maybe write down the product names. This way you know which ones they are, which ones I like, and so on. But this is a really nice scope here. I have this rifle sighted in for maybe 50 yards, about 50 yards I think. That's about it. I don't plan on shooting this any further. Some people do. Some people take 22 long rifles out 200, even 300 yards. But not for me. 50 yards for this is pretty good. This originally comes with a 10-round magazine, but in New York City here, you're only allowed 5 or less in a magazine. So I don't know if, yeah, you could see it right there. I have plugged the magazine with a little plastic piece here so that it only accepts 5 rounds. 5+1, that's the legal limit here in New York City. I have another extra magazine here, same thing, plugged for 5+1. With a bipod on it. Like I said, you know, I've shot this standing, but you know, this is more so for 50-yard shooting. So, you know, just a toy for me. There are many different uses for these, but you know, that's what I use this one for. Alrighty, next one up is my Savage Access, chambered in 223. This one I take for 100 yards, and like I said, I know these rifles can go for a lot longer, but you know, I'm not an expert. You know, maybe a little past the novice, but definitely no expert. So you know, I stay at closer ranges. 223 does just fine for 100-yard shooting for me. But yeah, so this is also has a detachable magazine. I only have one. It's advertised that it holds 4 rounds, but you can actually fit 5 rounds in this magazine here, which is the legal limit for New York City, 5+1. I only have 1 mag. I have it wrapped in this digital camo because I bought it in this Realtree camo. Let me see if I can show here. I have it. I bought it in this Realtree camo, and about 5 minutes afterwards, I started not to like the finish. So I bought some of this digital wrap and just kind of wrapped it up there. I think I might just leave it like that for now. I've heard that you can take this wrap off, but it's a little messy, so I haven't had the time to really look into if that's an option for me or not. Just a bipod on it right here. A little sleeve for some extra ammo, and that's about it. That's about it. Savage Access, nice shooting gun. Nice shooting gun. The only thing I have noticed, but I've seen videos online that have shown how to fix that issue, is that sometimes you get light strikes on the primer. So like I said, there are videos out there that show how to fix that. I don't plan on taking this out anytime soon. I've kind of have been dealing more with my handguns lately. So, but once I do plan on taking this out, I'll definitely, you know, try my hand at fixing that issue. Maybe I'll do it online for you, so this way I can show everyone how it's done. Next up, I have a Rossi chambered in 410. I believe it's 3-inch. Yep, accepts 3-inch shells. I don't know if you could see that on there. Probably not. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm doing this on my cell phone, but this is a little single shot break open 410. I honestly bought this just because it was $100, so why not? I've taken it out. I've shot it. I've shot a slug and buck through it, and it shoots pretty good. Shoots pretty good. Like I said, it's break open. When you do break it open, the shell will eject out. So if you ever decide to pick up one of these, just know that when you take your first shot and you go to eject it to put another round in, that it will pop out at you, so just be careful with that. But loads right in, snap cap. Again, all these firearms have been safety checked. You see me opening the actions on any of these arms, and any rounds come up, they are dummy rounds. They are not live ammunition. I do recommend, like I said in my last video, these snap caps, because I personally am not a fan of dry firing without snap caps, and these in particular are much better than, let me get the other ones that the other one that I've purchased. I'm not too fond of these here. These are made from Tipton, and again, they're not paying me to say that these are better than the other ones. These are just my personal experience, and I'll tell you why. Here, let me see if I can focus this in. There we go. They both have I guess a fake primer to strike, but with the Tipton, it's spring loaded. So this way there is some resistance. Oops, sorry about that. There is some resistance, but there's some play also. Here, you're just hitting a hard metal piece, which I can't see how that's good for the firing pin. So I much prefer these. If anybody has any more info on them, or if anybody knows that these are in fact safe to use, and I'm just being a little too anal about this, let me know. But yeah, I definitely prefer these Tiptons over these here. So yeah, this is my Rossi 410. Moving right along. Sorry about that. I have a H&R Pardoner 12 gauge, 18.5-inch barrel. Holds 5 in the tube, which same thing for shotguns in New York City, for rifles and shotguns in New York City. A magazine can't hold more than 5 for a rifle, and a shotgun, the tube can't hold more than 5. So this is 5+1. 3-inch. This does not accept 3.5-inch shells. You can see snap cap in there. I don't like dry firing my firearms without snap caps, and it's a good training tool too. So all I have really here is a sleeve for some extra ammo when I go to the range. Makes it easier to load up. Yeah, this is heavy. This shot. I have a 28-inch Benelli Nova that I'm gonna show you next, and this 18-inch Pardoner is probably just as heavy. It feels anyway. This thing is a beast. I mean, somebody ever comes into your home and you run out of ammo, just swing it at them like a bat. This will hurt someone. Holy cow! But yeah, I mean, it's a good shooter. Haven't had any issues with it. Haven't shot it much, but definitely decent for the price. I think I picked this up for like $200 at Cabela's, so definitely decent for the price. And lastly, the Benelli Nova. It's so long it won't fit in the shot. But yeah, this thing is nice. This thing is pretty cool. And like I said, I'm not going to go into too much depth into all these firearms on this video. I'll definitely will in the upcoming videos. I'll take each one of these firearms one by one and really go into depth and maybe do, you know, field strip, maybe not a full breakdown, but a field strip, pros and cons, things of that sort, any technical information that I can get, what kind of chokes it comes with, and that sort of thing. But yeah, this is a very nice shooting shotgun. This I you know, because of the long barrel, I use it more for trap and skeet shooting, 28-inch barrel. I really wouldn't recommend something this long for home defense. But it's a nice little toy. They have the Supernovas out that have a butt stock that's it's spring loaded, so it's supposed to absorb, I think, 40% of the recoil, because this does hit a bit hard, especially with slugs. I have shot slugs to this. It shoots them fine, but it packs a punch with slugs. With birdshot for pigeon clays, not an issue. Pretty good. This only holds 4 in the tube, though. But again, this is not really for home defense. This is for more trap skeet hunting. So 4 in the tube is fine. But yeah, this is Benelli Nova. This also accepts, I don't know if I just mentioned that or not, but 3.5-inch shells as well. Alright guys, those are my long guns. You've seen my handguns. Now you've seen my shotguns and rifles. I do plan on, well, in New York City, you're only allowed to buy 1 firearm per every 3 months. And that's separate for shotgun rifles, because that's on a separate permit than handguns, which is on its own permit. So every 3 months I can buy 1 shotgun and 1 rifle. So I do plan on buying a handgun in the next month and a half, I think, is when I'm ready to buy another, when I'm allowed to buy another handgun. And shotgun as well. I'm already past the date that I can do so. So I will, I'll definitely showcase those. And like I said, I'll probably add those to my single reviews of each firearm that I have, accessories, things like that, and take it from there. Alrighty, signing out. Thanks for watching. Take care.